tactic or move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is Tom Taylor with South China Morning Post, SCMP Martial Arts, hanging out backstage at the First Bank Center. I think that's what it's called, in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Been here for a couple days, enjoying the city. Danielle Kelly here beside me. I think you arrived a little bit more recently. How long have you been here?
I've been here since Tuesday night.
Okay, and thoughts on Denver so far?
Really nice city or town. If you go out of the city, it's like really exciting to just go by the mountains. Yeah, pretty exciting.
Is this your first time here?
No, this is probably like my 5th time here.
Okay, so you're a Denver veteran.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm asking you this then. Well, we've got an exciting card tomorrow. One fight night 10. A ton of really great fights across 3 different martial arts disciplines. 2 grappling matches. That's something you know a thing or two about, of course. Let's talk about some of these fights. Let's start with RDR and Rotolo. What do you think of this one? Do you have a prediction for it?
I think it's gonna be really exciting. I believe Ty will probably win, but I think it's gonna be an exciting match. I don't think a submission will be like fast because RDR is really scrappy and he doesn't give up easily. But with the grappling rules, I think wrestling is their favor, so it's gonna be a good back and forth exchange.
Mm-hmm. And one of the big factors in this one would seem to be RDR's size, right? I think most people would agree Ty is kind of the more experienced, more accomplished grappler, but RDR's a big guy. Nick and I just saw him. He towers over us. Is that going to be a factor here? Can he kind of muscle his way to a win, you think?
I think so, for sure. That's definitely a factor, but I think Rotolo is more technical. I think RDR's his power move, I think, it's in the cage, so he knows how to train the cage, roll in the cage, so if he had an advantage over Ty, I would say like that's a good advantage to have. But other than that, if it goes to the ground, it's Ty's world.
Mm-hmm. Ty was speaking to Nick the other day about his plans to grapple Gordon Ryan. Do you see that happening? Is that something you'd like to see?
I would like to see it, but Ty is only like 19, 20 years old. If it happens, Ty has all the time in the world. It would be an exciting match, but maybe Ty would get him. Cool. But Gordon's like undefeated right now, so.
Yeah, he's the man in jiu-jitsu, isn't he? Well, let's talk about the next one. Mikey Musumeci defending his title against Osama Marawi, a newcomer to one championship. Seems like he's got some great credentials. He's been around. He's training at Atos with the Rotolos and all that, and Andre Galvao. Thoughts on this one? Does Mikey retain the title?
I think it'll be a like slow-paced match because they're both very similar, and they're same size. They have a similar background. Again, I don't know how the rules are going to play out, but recently they favor a lot of the stand-up for wrestling, and Mikey's not really a wrestler. So I'm actually really curious how he's going to play these rules for the match because I don't think I ever saw him do a takedown. So I think takedown-wise or standing, I'll have to go with the Atos guy. But if it goes to the ground, I would say eventually maybe Mikey will ease his way out with the win.
And speaking of the rules, one changed the rules a bit for grappling. I'm still not totally clear what the changes actually entail, but you're not allowed to kind of pull guard. They don't like the butt scooting. What do you think about that? Is this a good change, bad change?
So I don't like the butt scooting. I think it was a good change for, you have to make some kind of initiation to pull guard or go for a takedown or pull guard from there. But I would say just restart positions all the time. I think that's a little too excessive just because, in jiu-jitsu, that's how most people, when they play guard, that's how they get a submission going or a sweep or a takedown. I would say 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then get up isn't really enough time. Mm-hmm. So I would say that's the only negative. So I'm very curious with Mikey's match on that.
Is it a good thing overall that one is kind of experimenting with the rules of grappling to try to make it more exciting for fans? Do you see it as a good thing?
Good thing, but almost cost my last match. So yes and no, but it kind of encourages grapplers like me to work on their wrestling. So I think it's exciting.
Cool. And any other fights on this card that you're kind of excited for? Obviously the grappling matches you're going to have your eye on, but anything else you're looking forward to?
Definitely looking forward to Sage's return. I'm really curious. I want him to do good. He's a good person. It'd be really nice to see him just do well in his fight. I don't know his other opponent that well. I'm really excited to see the girl match, or fight, Stamp versus Elise. A lot of people have Stamp winning, and she's really, really good, but I'm going to have to go with the underdog, Elise, on this. I think by stand-up-wise, I think Stamp has it, but I think Elise's ground game is being overlooked, so I'm actually really curious about that match, too.
Elise has been training with Rose Namajunas. That's got to be a benefit, right?
Yeah, Rose and Pat Barry, they're really good people. I was actually supposed to train with them a few days ago, but my schedule got kind of messed up. So yeah, I think that's a little advantage. I'm actually really curious. So I'm going to go with Elise on this one.
Cool. I don't want to keep you too long, but let's talk about you really quickly. Any news on your next fight? When are we going to see you again?
No, but, there's 2 title matches already. So where's the girls' title match, grappling match? I'm available. So
nice. Well, I don't know.
For the word.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, I wrote a column recently about how One Championship needs to introduce a women's grappling title because we've got 2 men's titles now. It's time. It's got to happen,
No
right?
love for the girls. Let's go. Just kidding. There's love, but just no grappling title yet.
But it is definitely time. Now, I don't know who your opponent would be for that, but I wanted to ask you about Jessica Khan because she signed with One like almost over a year ago at this point, I think, and we haven't heard a peep from her. No disrespect to her, but any idea where she's been? What's going on with her?
I have no idea, and when I heard the name and was presented the idea the first time, I really want that match, and I'll just keep calling her out or just asking like what's going on. But other than that, I'm just gonna stay working hard. I know Tammi might have called me out too. I would love to get that one back in my weight class. Come down to 115, same rule set that you did. Even though I thought BO won. Yeah, I would love to get that one back, both of them.
Yeah, the Tammi fight, that's a big one, right? I mean, I feel like that one would be pretty buzzy.
Yeah, I think the promotion's pushing like the Musumeci, so Tammy's not Mikey. I would just really love to get that one back. She's really good, and hopefully it's the same rule set because I studied her game. Really much respect to her and Jessa. I would really like to go against Jessa first, but I feel like since I fought 3 times and I'm 3-0, I would like to see them compete again, just another time. So I'll be ready for whoever they give me.
Fair enough. Well, I told you this would be a quick one. I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like I may have lied to you. So I'll let you go. Any message for your fans before I let you go?
Thank you guys for supporting me. Make sure you watch tomorrow, One Fight Night 10. Tomorrow night, don't miss it. A lot of exciting fights and grappling matches.
Danielle Kelly, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dom Lau here from One Championship. You are tuned into the best damn martial arts news outlet anywhere in Asia. SCMP Martial Arts, baby. Give them a follow.